Luke 15. May God bless the reading of His Word. Now all the tax collectors and sinners were coming close to Jesus to hear him. The Pharisees and the scribes murmured, saying, "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." He told them this parable. Which of you, if you had 100 sheep and lost one of them, wouldn't leave the 99 in the wilderness and go after the one that was lost until he found it? When he has found it, he carries it on his shoulders, rejoicing. When he comes home, he calls together his friends and his neighbors, saying to them, "Rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep which was lost." I tell you that even so there will be more joy in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous people who don't need to repent. Or what woman, if she had 10 gold coins, if she lost one coin, wouldn't light a lamp, sweep the house, and look diligently until she found it? When she has found it, she calls together her friends and neighbors, saying, "Rejoice with me, for I have found the coin that I had lost." Even so, I tell you, there is joy in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner repenting. He said, "A man had 2 sons. The younger of them said to his father, 'Father, give me my share of your property.' So he divided his property between them. Not many days after, the younger son gathered all of his inheritance and traveled into a far country. There he wasted his property with wild living. When he had spent all of it, there arose a severe famine in that country, and he began to be in need. He went and joined himself to one of the citizens of that country, and he sent him into his fields to feed pigs. He wanted to fill his belly with the food that the pigs ate, but no one gave him any. But when he came to himself, he said, 'How many hired servants of my father's have bread enough to spare, and I'm dying with hunger? I will get up and go to my father. I will tell him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and in your sight. I am no more worthy to be called your son. Make me as one of your hired servants.' He got up and went to his father. But while he was still far off, his father saw him and was moved with compassion, and ran and hugged his neck and kissed him. The son said to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and in your sight. I am no longer worthy to be called your son.' But the father said to his servants, 'Bring out the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his hand and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf, kill it, and let's eat and celebrate. For this my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.' Then they began to celebrate. Now his older son was in the field. As he came near to the house, he heard music and dancing. He called one of the servants to him and asked him what was going on. He said to him, 'Your brother has come, and your father has killed the fattened calf because he has come back safe and healthy.' But the older son was angry, and he would not go in. Therefore his father came out and begged him. But he answered his father, 'Look, for years I have served you, and I have never disobeyed a commandment of yours. But you never gave me a goat that I might celebrate with my friends. But when this your son came, who has wasted your living with prostitutes, you killed the fattened calf for him.' He said to him, 'Son, you are always with me, and all that I have is yours. But it was right to celebrate and be glad. For this your brother was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is now found.'